Thank you so much for joining me for this mini series, Inner Thigh Blast. My name is Madeline and I am a certified yoga and Pilates instructor from Toronto. If you've done my classes before, you know I like to get super spicy. I like to make the most of our time, and we're going to be moving nonstop over the next couple of minutes while we get the sequence done. If you are new to my classes, please take this at your own pace. Use props if you'd like them, but also please feel free to just go body weight only. It's still going to be super effective. So I am using Bala Bangles. These are 1 pound. If you'd like to use them to amp it up, please feel free to put them on now, and if not, let's move forward without them. So this class, like I said, just inner thighs. This is the perfect class if you want to add on to the end of your workout, or if you just want a little energy boost in the middle of your day. So we're going to start on our back. We've got 3 sequences here that we're going to do. So starting all the way down, we're going to begin with a hip bridge sequence. So your hands are pressed into the mat beside your hips. Your feet are together. So I want your toes and your heels touching, your knees pulling together. We're going to lift out of the hips. And I want you to pause here for a second. We're tilting through the tailbone. So you're pressing your bum up, squeezing through the glutes, engaging the backs of your legs, and keeping your knees together the whole time. This is going to make sure that we really feel those inner thighs. So we lift, squeeze, lower, tap the mat. Lift, squeeze, lower, tap. When I say tap, I mean the most light tap on the mat. We're not dropping the bum. You're barely grazing it. In fact, if you want to just hover over the mat and then lift back up, that totally works too. All right, let's sync up here for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, we're going to lift and hold, squeeze those knees. We're taking a little pulse at the top, so I want to see 1 inch up and 1 inch down, little pulse of the hips. Nice. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Now this is where the inner thighs are going to start to burn. So we're going to take the knees wide, open them up, and then close them together and feel that squeeze. All the while your hips are staying lifted. So I don't want to see any movement in the height of your hips. We are just opening the knees and closing them up. Nice. Open and close. So you should feel that squeeze coming up your inner thighs. Nice. Tilting through the pelvis here still and squeezing through that pelvic floor muscle. Let's go for 3. For 2, we're going to add on. Last one here. All right, so next time you take those knees wide, let's lower the hips an inch. We lift and squeeze, okay? So we open the knees, lower the hips halfway, lift and squeeze. We lower, open, lift, squeeze. Lower, open, lift, squeeze. Nice. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, can we finish it out with 1 round of pulses? Hold it up here, little pulse up an inch and down an inch. Squeeze those knees for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Lower the hips. Let's come over onto your side. So I want that forearm down onto the mat. We're pulling away from the mat. You're going to step your back foot onto the mat. So that foot is planted and your front leg is nice and long. We're pointing through the toe. So what I want you to remember here, while we're definitely focused on inner thighs, I want you to pull away like you've got a ball underneath your side. And actually, if you have one, please feel free to put it there, just as a reminder to not slouch down like that into your shoulder. I want you to keep pulling up and away. All right, so we're pointing through that bottom leg, and we're just gonna start with a lift and a lower. I already feel it. Just a lift and a lower. Nice. If you want a little bit more, feel free to take that top arm up overhead or behind your ear. Nice. So we lift and lower. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold the lift. Now you're going to draw the knee in, take that 90-degree bend, and then send the leg long. Draw it in, send it long. So we're holding the height, and just pulling it in and sending it long. So try to think about like sliding your leg through a pane of glass, between two panes of glass here. So you want to keep one really steady height of your leg as you draw the knee in. Nice. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're just going to add both of them together now. So you pull it in, send it long, drop and lift. Pull it in, send it long, drop and lift. Nice. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now let's lower down. That leg stays long. We're gonna come hand to your head, or option to lower down onto your bicep. That top knee comes in front. So you want the knee in front of your belly button, knee is bent, and your foot can just rest on the mat. So that bottom leg, the leg we were working, is still long. You're flexing through your foot now though, pressing through your heel, and I want you to lift it up as high as you can and lower it down. We lift and lower. Nice. Lift and lower. Beautiful. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold it up. Now we're gonna swing the toes forward and then send the heel back. Swing it forward and send it back. This is normally where I see the shakes start to happen. So if they're happening for you, just embrace it. Let's keep going. For 4, 3, 2, we have one more little move here. Last one, so center your leg. It should be in line with your hip, and we're just gonna pulse at the very top. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. All right, we're gonna bend the knee, send it long. Little bend and send it long. Nice. So it's just a micro bend of your knee. The leg is hovering still on the mat. We're pressing through the heel. This is the last move on the side. We bend it in, send it long. Let's just go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, are you ready to repeat on the other side? Let's flip around. Forearm comes down. Top leg goes long, back leg planted on the mat. We're pulling away. That top arm can either rest in front for stability, come behind your ear, reach up top, whatever feels best. I'm gonna keep mine up here. So we're pointing through the long leg and lifting and lowering. Nice. So if you found on the other side that there's any sensitivity in your hip, I would encourage you just to put a blanket or a small pillow underneath your side, but really you should be rolled back on the more meaty part of your glute here. So let's lift and lower. Nice. Remember to keep pulling out of that shoulder. Our chest is nice and proud. For 4, 3, 2, let's lift and hold. Now you draw that knee in and send it long. Just draw it in and send it long. Beautiful. We're pointing through the toe as we draw it in and send it long. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's add it together. Draw it in, send it long, lower and lift. Draw it in, send it long, lower and lift. Nice. For 8, 7, 6. I am feeling it too. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. You can drop that leg, pull the top knee in front, find yourself in a laying down position. You can rest your head in your hand, take that top hand in front, just relaxed here. Let's flex through that long leg, and we lift and lower. So you want to feel like you're really pressing out through that heel and finding length in that leg. Nice. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it up. Swing the toes forward and send the heel back. Swing it forward, send it back. Nice. For 6, 5, 4, embrace the shakes. For 3, 2, hold it through center. We have 2 more, little pulse. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. We bend the knee, extend the leg, bend the knee, extend the leg. Nice, pressing through the heel. For 5, little bend. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Lower the leg, press yourself up. We're done. We're done. Take the feet together, let the knees go wide, maybe grabbing onto your big toes and just opening up your feet like a book here. So lean forward. Maybe if you have the flexibility to press your elbows into your knees and just open them up wide, let's fold forward. Beautiful work. Take one more breath here. We're gonna sit up, extend the right leg long. Pull the left foot in towards you. Let's reach all the way up and reach over towards that toe. Maybe grabbing onto your foot or your ankle or your shin and just feeling that openness in the inner thigh. One more breath here. From here, we're gonna reach that top arm behind you. You're gonna extend your front arm forward and just shift your hips forward, maybe letting your head fall all the way back, opening up through your heart and your throat chakra. Nice. Let's take it over to the other side. Sit your bum down. Bring that right leg in, send the left leg long. Reach your arms all the way up, deep breath in. We lengthen and reach. Finding that space in your side body and the length in your inner thigh. One more breath here. We're gonna lengthen back out, reach that top arm behind, and we shift the hips forward. Nice, as your head goes back. Beautiful. Deep breath in, and we come back through center. Nice, let's take a seated position. As we always do, let's reach those arms wide and up, deep breath in. Feel all the good energy. Exhale your hands through heart center. Lock it all in. Take it with you for your day. Amazing work. Thank you for making time for yourself and for joining me on the mat. I'll see you soon.